next up, we have a keynote speech on how to become your own role model. So please welcome Nathalie Kornhoff-Brüls, who I'm just going to introduce, and then she will venture on stage. She is the Managing Director of Eurazeo Growth, a $5 billion growth equity fund, where she co-leads the firm's tech and digital growth investments out of London. She sits on the boards of some pretty big companies you may have heard of, like MessageBird, Neo4j, Platform.sh, PPRO, and Secret Escapes. Before that, she founded Mindforce Innovations, which develops platform applications for professional coaching. And she is a founding member of Dreamers/Doers, a female-focused collaboration and co-mentorship community for entrepreneurs, investors, and advisors. So give her a hand.
Thank you very much, and hi everybody. For me, role models are very important because role models make things real. They show us a way, they guide our behavior, they influence our decisions. Most importantly though, role model can inspire us because they show us what's really possible. When I attended Harvard, there were people around me who had started companies and sold them, that published books, they even created think tanks at the UN. And then I was there. A little girl from some small country in Belgium. Was I a mistake? I was pretty intimidated at first meeting those people, but then actually they were also inspiring because they showed me how much more we can actually make out of our life if we just dare, if we open our eyes to the possibilities and we seek opportunities to make those things happen. But it's not just about making it happen, about the result. It's just as much about the journey, because you're learning. When I left KKR, which some would say is a pretty important financial house, a very great brand name, I was driven by the conviction that I had to become an entrepreneur. There was something inside of me that I was not using in my daily life, but that was important to me. So I went on to a journey to start a company. I had an idea I was incredibly passionate about. My investor mindset told me it's something that's going to be economically working out. But fast forward, 2 years later, I had a demo product, I had a pool of potential customers, but I wasn't an operator. I failed. I couldn't get the startup off the ground. But what I did realize is, while I wasn't an operator, I think I'm really an investor. Because what really matters to me is the fact that I can be entrepreneurial in my mindset, that I can help build a team, help build a strategy, and be a real, true sparring partner to my entrepreneurs, to my founders. So having realized that what I really needed was just an entrepreneurial mindset, set myself free. I become much more energetic when I'm an investor, and nothing could have prepared me for the journey ahead. We went on to raise 1.6 billion. We built a team of 20 people right now, and we're driven by a mission to build the European tech ecosystem. Of course, this journey has not been easy over the last 4 years. We had plenty of mistakes we had to learn from, and we had plenty of obstacles. Think about raising a fund when the world gets hit by a global pandemic and goes into lockdown. Not easy. But the same is true for another kind of role model for me, the founders. When they start off, there's no capital. There's no customer who wants to buy the product at the price they want to sell it. Maybe there's not even a real product, but they make it work. Step by step, they find their way. And they're doing it not because they look for the reasons why it couldn't work, but because they look for the reasons of why they can, for the how, not for the why not. So again, role models are really, really important because they make it real. They show us a way and they open up our eyes to possibilities. They inspire us to seek out opportunities, to learn, to achieve, and to ultimately fulfill ourselves in our own way. There's no failure when you see it as a learning opportunity. So I can only encourage all of you here, find out what really drives you, who can inspire you and make you truly happy, and then put your full heart behind this. And if you do so, you too might find a way to defy the odds and even become your own role model. Thank you.